unfortunately, they're calling for rain all day, like 100%, like non-stop for the next like week, pretty much. So we're just going to go out in it and try to enjoy it the best we can. We had the window open and then there's a girl on the next window. Anyways, we might not be able to like do any hiking, or I was even looking up ski lessons yesterday, but I think that just might be too much to try to do today because we don't have long, you know. So I'm planning, there's like a market to go to and it's like covered, so we might go there. And there's like the suspension bridge that I really wanted to go to. That was the main thing I wanted to do, and we still just might go and do it. We might get wet, might have to hang dry our clothes hanging off our suitcase tomorrow or something. And then tonight there's a women's hockey game. Unfortunately, well, not really unfortunately, like I'm thankful I get to go support women in sports, but there's just no men's hockey game for the next like 2 weeks here. So we're gonna go maybe see a hockey game tonight. That is the plan. But first, this hostel actually has breakfast, so we're gonna head downstairs and grab some breakfast and then head out for the day. Okay guys, we made it to Grainville. The bus could only take us so far, so we got about a 10-minute walk to the market. Thankfully it's not raining too bad. So nice little stroll. We made it. Okay, so we made it to like the actual marketplace where we were coming. We so far have just been going in like souvenir shops and just wandering around. It's that type of day of just wandering. But the market, we are searching for a beaver tail. Not an actual beaver tail, but they call it beaver tail. It's like a fried dough thing with like any type of topping you could possibly think of. It could be like savory or sweet, but we're after a warm beaver tail. That is the goal. Hey, we were just there. Okay. We're done with the market. We're gonna hop the bus back to the hostel, and we bought like a postcard sticker coaster. If you bought 3, you got 17% off. So I'm gonna take that back to the hostel so it doesn't get all soggy today. We're gonna grab a thicker jacket because it's kind of chilly, and then we're gonna head back out. But we did not find a beaver tail. I asked an information desk inside the market, and they said those typically can't find those unless it's at like a fair or some sort of festival with a bunch of food trucks. They said it's going to be hard to find it just at a bakery. So if we happen to stumble upon a food truck, we'll try to get one. If not, then we just won't worry about it. All right, guys, went to the hostel, dropped off some stuff, and we're gonna head to Stanley Park. But first we're walking to 7-Eleven to grab something to drink, and then after that we'll take a bus there. You know me, I typically would just walk to the park and not take a bus. However, it's, you know, cold and rainy, so it's also a 40-minute walk there, and then the park itself is pretty huge. Like, buses don't even go through the park, they drop you off, and then to get to the other side of the river you have to walk over the bridge, or you have to walk back out the park and then take a bus. So My plan is to take a bus there, walk through the park, and then take a bus on the other side of the park. Okay, we got an extra large chai tea latte. It's crazy, this is only like $2. And then also I asked him, I was like, do you take USD? He goes, USD card? And I was like, well, no. I was like, I'm trying to change out my 20 USD dollar for Canadian dollars. And I was like, all the ATMs I've tried, oh, there's poop on the ground, have been like Bitcoin ATMs. And he goes, okay. So he actually did it for me. So he gave me some Canadian dollars, which was super nice. Now I don't have to go to an ATM and pull any dollars, which you don't really need cash in Vancouver. Everybody takes card. But I like to collect cash and bills, like when I go places as like a souvenir. So that was super sweet. Now I don't have to go to an ATM and have an ATM fee and stuff like that. And they say don't do that here. Don't like, oh, that's hot. They say don't try to change out USD for cash here because they'll give you a 1-to-1 ratio. But he actually gave me the currency exchange rate, which was nice. Okay, we took the bus as far as it could take us, and then now we have about a 20-minute walk to get to and in the park. And it's not raining anymore, so thankful for that. And we got our warm latte. Nice day. I don't know if that's like rude that it's funny that somebody came up and painted that woman's nails, or is it nice that someone took the time to come and paint her nails? I think it's pretty funny though. Okay, we officially made it into the park. Some boats over here. There's a couple places we kind of want to hit while we're in here. There's like a seaside wall that you can just like go and see. And there's some like Canadian like totem pole things that you can see. Just a couple of things. There's like a kid's splash pad. We're not gonna go see that obviously, but just saying there's like things you can do in this park. There's a beach. Not really beach weather though, but we might still go see it. Yeah, we'll just do like kind of a loop. We are running out of time. Today has like flown by. So we're here now. We got dropped off right like here. So we walked up and it's like this is the sea wall you can walk. Some lakes, the beach over here, and then we'll walk out this way because the next place we want to go is like up here. So it's currently 1:40 and we need to be at our next destination, I'd say at least by 3, because that's sparkly, because it gets dark. Sunset's at 4:30 and we wanted to be at this next park. It's like a suspension bridge. It's got good views during the day, which I don't know about today because it's so cloudy, but good views during the day, and then at night the bridge lights up with like Christmas lights. So I kind of wanted to be there during daylight and at night. So we need to be there probably about 3 or 3:30, I'd say. Have some daylight, then have some nighttime. So not too. This park looks massive, so I don't really know how long it's going to take us to walk it. But we'll see. If anything, if it starts to get too close to time, we'll just head to the other side. The only issue is no buses are on this park. I don't think. I didn't see. So we have to walk across the bridge to the north side of Vancouver, and I don't know how long that takes either. But for now, we'll just chill, enjoy the view of the harbor, and then make our way to North Vancouver. So that's actually where we were at last night, where the port, they were lit up green and red. So just for reference, if you're curious to where we're at in Vancouver. Look at those markings in the water. Wow. Looks like a symbol. So we've kind of made it 2 rookie mistakes today. I can't believe last day making these mistakes, but forgot to bring our portable charger. Forgot to put our phone on low battery mode. I think if we had our phone on low battery mode since we left, we would have been fine. But not doing either of the 2, we might run out of battery. So I might have to limit the vlogs today. Might just have to show a little bit of the scenery, but not so much talking, which I think everybody would appreciate anyways. So I won't be talking so much. So peace for now. I'll try not to vlog so much. Okay, so that was like the lookout point that we were supposed to go to. But we cut through right here. So we were on that side, we cut through, and this is where the totem poles were. But if we kept going around, we would have gone there. But it's so cloudy right now, you can't see anything anyways. Because this is what you're supposed to be able to see. But this is what we see. And we have to walk all the way there. We got to get on the bridge and walk all the way over. Uh-oh. So right now Google Maps is telling us it's going to take an hour and 40 minutes to walk to the next place. I'm hoping, I don't know. I don't know what to do, because if we're going to catch a bus, we have to walk all the way back from where we just came to hop on a bus to go this way. And then if we walk just across the bridge to the other side, we're pretty much at the other park. So we're kind of in a pickle. I wish there was a bus. I don't know. I could try to hitchhike. I have thought about that. There's a lot of like tourists are in this park with cars. Could see if somebody's heading in that direction. I just don't know. I wish there was a bus at one side of the bridge that would take me to the other side of the bridge, but there's just not. So I'm kind of in a lose-lose situation. If it takes an hour and 40 minutes to get there, that means we're not going to get there till dark. So we're just going to keep trucking, try to walk fast, see maybe if we can get some sort of transportation across the bridge. This whole time I thought that was a real person sitting there fishing. But it's not, it's a statue. Y'all, we are about to get soaked. Oh my goodness. It's coming. We need to run. Maybe we can at least reach the bridge before it hits us and hide out underneath the bridge or something. It's about to downpour. Okay, we're almost at the bridge, but you can see it's still coming. Yeah, I don't really want to hide out underneath the bridge for too long because, like we said, we're kind of on a time crunch. Honestly, I don't know what to do. It's the only bad thing about not having cars in other countries, because we just had our own car. Just run in the car, drive to the next location, go to a cafe. Oh, my face is so red. We just sprinted up here. Okay. We're almost at the bridge. At the top of the bridge, at least. This white jacket that I got has been the warmest jacket. Like, I didn't think it'd be that warm. It's just a New Balance fleece jacket. But I have not gone cold a single day in this thing. Whew. And especially when you have to run, actually gets a little toasty. I don't know if we're going the right way. The rain's starting. Alright guys, we're just gonna have to go for it. There's literally no public transport to get us across. We'd have to go back through the park another 40 minutes. So we're just gonna have to go through the rain. This has been absolutely horrible. We have been walking in the rain for an hour now. So this has been our only shelter from the rain for an hour. And there was a bus once you got, I'm not the only one, see? There was a bus once you got over the bridge into North Vancouver. We could have taken the bus to the park, but another bus wasn't for 30 minutes, and the bus like waiting area was just like in the rain, like it wasn't like a sheltered bus station. So we would have had to wait 30 minutes, and then it was a 10-minute walk once you got off the bus. So 40 minutes total, and then the walk from the station to the park was 40 minutes. We were already soaked, so it's like I might as well just finish the walk in the rain for 40 more minutes. But I did not know it was going to be on this easy busy highway the whole time. So it's just been like really, really loud. Cars splashing water. It's just not the funnest, but at the same time we're just trying to make the best of it. It's our last day. Yeah, we're getting soaked, but it's gonna be okay. We'll dry off eventually, hopefully. We got about another 20-minute walk, so I don't want to leave this bridge, but we've got to. We're getting close. So a bus just passed me, and it said free shuttle on it, and it said from Canada Place, which I don't know where that's at, free shuttle to the Suspension Bridge Park. I was like, you've got to freaking be kidding me. There's been a free shuttle this whole time. Oh well, we're almost there now. Alright guys, yes, we're by the toilets. It's the only place dry. There you go. Okay, so we made it into the park. I almost did not come in because it was a $60 $60 entrance fee. What the heck? Like, I didn't want to do it, but we walked 2 hours to get here in the rain. I could not just turn around and leave. But that is absolutely absurd. $60. $60 for a suspension bridge? You got like... That is so stupid. That's triple what I spent on a whole day Mount Fuji tour. Triple what I spent. Double what I spent for surfing. Like, double what I spent for Great Wall of China. Like, for suspension bridge. It better be worth it. I'm just saying. Like, it's crazy. I didn't even like research tickets to come here because I knew it was a park, so I was expecting 30, 20 to 30, but 60, yikes. So because of that, we may or may not be going to the hockey game tonight. I just don't know if I can do both of those. That's a lot. So anyways, let's just go enjoy the park, soak it all in. We paid for it. Gonna see every inch and nook and cranny of this place. So I just read this like plaque right here, and this Douglas fir that apparently they grow from all the way from Canada down to the West Coast, which I already knew they were in the West Coast, but anyways, they can live like hundreds and hundreds of years old. And this one is 270 years old and is considered middle age. So what is that? Like they can live to 500 years old? It's crazy. It's beautiful. Pretty high up, no? It's pouring. Alright guys, we are soaked. I just went to this gift shop and I didn't even realize my gloves are like soaking wet, and we've got to pack tonight, so I don't know how that's gonna go with soaking wet clothes. We might have to go find a dryer or something, but we've got one more little thing we can walk through, the cliff walk, and then after that we're getting the heck out of here because it's also getting very busy, which is strange. I guess everybody had the same thought of doing this before they left, but yeah, we're gonna go do this and then get out of here, go dry our clothes. My socks are soaked, my shoes are gonna be soaked tomorrow. We're trying to enjoy it, especially since we walked 2 hours here. We paid $60 to be here. Trying to enjoy it, but it is pouring. So let's do this one thing and then we'll start heading back. Guys, we made it back to the hostel. We are soaked, like drenched. I took my sock off and it is literally soaking wet. And sad thing, the hostel does not have laundry, so nowhere to dry my clothes off. She said it's about a 15-minute walk to the nearest laundromat. So if we were to change to go to the laundromat, we're gonna get soaked in the clothes to wear to the laundromat. So we're literally just like, oh, man, do I regret going? Yes. That was one experience I regret doing. It was pretty, but not worth the torrential downpour, not worth $60, not worth being absolutely soaked, everything being soaked. You know, you live and learn. I should have done this last night, but I didn't know. Like, you just don't know. You don't know what the future's gonna hold. So now I don't know what to do. Like, there's no way these are gonna get dry before tomorrow. My rain jacket, possibly. It could possibly dry out before tomorrow morning, but I've never even seen my rain jacket this wet. Like, it's even wet on the inside, and it's waterproof. So, yeah, I don't know what to do. Okay, yeah, I just Googled it. There's literally nothing near us. There's a couple of dry cleaners, which I honestly would be tempted to take it to, just to like be like, hey, can you rush this within a couple hours, you know? But just dry cleaners, and one of them did have a washing machine and dryer, but they all closed at 5, so makes no sense. So then the other one is like, yeah, 15 to 20 minute walk away, so we're not gonna do it because then our other clothes are just gonna be soaked. And even if I tried to take a bus, the bus is like close to a 10-minute walk, so we're just kind of in a bad spot. So if they don't dry, I'm just gonna have to carry them tomorrow on the plane, which really kind of stinks because I'm limited to just 2 bags, so they might say something to me, especially it being United. Maybe they'll have grace for me. I could be like, I'm sorry, my clothes got soaked last night. So yeah, we're just gonna hang these up the best we can. Thankfully nobody's in the room again, so I could maybe just hang them over these, crank up the heat in the room, and hopefully they dry. Okay, so we used the dryer in the bathroom. We dried our rain jacket. Well, not like dried, it's definitely still wet, but it just feels like it came out the washer, so like it's been on a spin cycle at least. It's not soaked, but it's still wet. And then we also did our shoes, which we placed on our insoles, placed on the heater. We've got to wear our wet shoes, unfortunately, to dinner, because that's all we have. And then we also did our gloves. So then when we get back from dinner, we're gonna do our socks and jackets and pants, and hopefully get them as good as dried as we can tonight with the hair dryer. Unfortunately, the hair dryer is attached to the wall, so I can't actually bring it in here. That would be nice if I could just bring it in here and do it. But anyways, we're starving. All we've had today is the hostel breakfast this morning, which consisted of a bagel. So we're gonna go grab some food, even though it's pouring and I don't want to leave the hostel. The only thing the hostel has is instant ramen, and I'm not doing that. So there's an A&W like 2 doors down. That's the closest thing to us, so I think we're gonna run in there, grab some food, and then come back and keep working on drying stuff. Oh my goodness, it's so bad. It's so wet. I really hope nobody comes in here tonight, because if they do, they're gonna be angry. Okay, we had dinner. So we went to the A&W, A&E or whatever, because it was just 2 doors down. But walked into there. Walked into there and it was just trashed. Like, something about Vancouver is they have a really bad drug issue. And this location, hostel location, it's just around that, and walked into there and there was just like clothes like all over the floor. People just like high as all get out in there eating. And then I walked up to the register, and even the worker just looked like not there. She was, so I looked at the menu and I was like, I'm gonna go somewhere else. So there was a pizza place on the same block, just a little bit further, and like we got this wet just from walking like literally a minute, and we were even walking like under awnings, but it's just raining this bad outside. So now our travel day clothes are wet, but these should dry. I mean, they're wet, but you know, it's not soaked through and through like the rest of everything else. So we're back. We're gonna go do round 2 of blow drying our clothes. Okay guys, we're getting somewhere. Our insoles to our shoes are dry, our socks are dry. This is where the heat's coming out of. Oh, you can't see. Oh. This is where the heat's coming out of, so I had my socks and insoles on this, and it's actually really hot. Like, I can't even like fully touch it. Yeah, so then our gloves are right here. They're still pretty damp. And then our shoes, I want to put my shoes on here, but I can't because it would probably melt the insoles, but we're trying to get the heat inside the shoes. I feel like these should be dry by morning, maybe. I could put these maybe on there. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, put those on there. Obviously, I probably won't leave this on here tonight because I don't want to cause a fire. We got our pants inside outwards trying to get these dry. This is actually the first time, oh, I have this the wrong way. First time these actually got wet all the way through. The last time it rained, these held up pretty well and the fleece inside didn't get wet, but this time the fleece was even like soaked through. So we're doing okay. A little less stressful. It wasn't really stressful when I got here. It was just like, it would be stressful if I had roommates because I wouldn't have anywhere to put anything to dry. We would literally be going home with sopping wet clothes tomorrow. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish packing in the morning because I have to wait till, of course, everything's dry to pack it. So gonna have to get up earlier than we would want to. Probably a good like 45 minutes extra than what I would get up for travel day. Because normally it only takes me like maybe 15-20 minutes to pack up and get out the door, but tomorrow's gonna take a while. So anyways, long story short, that's it for today. And honestly, I don't think I'm gonna vlog tomorrow because we're literally just going home. I've got 2 flights. I go from Vancouver to Chicago, 2 hours later in Chicago, home. I will start travel day at, I need to leave here about like 7 a.m. and I won't be getting back home to my home airport until 10 p.m. So really long travel day. But yeah, hopefully everything goes okay. Hopefully this weather doesn't delay anything, but it honestly might. Like, it is downpouring outside. Thankfully it's not like heavy winds and ice. It's only in like, what is it? I think it's only in like the 50s here today. No, 40s. So no sleet, which is nice. So yeah, that's it for today. That's actually it for this whole series of flying business class, going to Japan, and guess what? I didn't even know this until today. I was looking at all the countries we've been to, or keep saying I've been to, but we have together through the vlog have been to, and we hit 30 countries. So that was a goal, 30 countries before 30. We hit 30 countries in China. So we actually made it to 32 countries before 30. So huge blessing. Shout out to all you guys that follow along. Thank you so much. Like, it encourages me a lot to do the vlogs. And I always say, as long as I have my parents watching, like, this is mainly for them. I started this whole thing for them and for my church family on my mission trip last year so that people can see like what I'm doing. So it wasn't for y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Jen. I think Robert and Jen are my 2 main like people watching. And then I have a couple of people commenting on my videos that their usernames is not the same as their actual name, so I actually have no clue who they are, but they apparently know me personally. So if you are one of those people, thank you so much for following along and supporting me. And if you know me, text me that's your username because I have no clue. So thank y'all again. Love y'all. I'll see you on the next adventure. we got to figure that out. What's the next thing to do before 30? So peace. Jesus loves y'all. Thanks again. Bye.